Hello, this is Marbozir and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 as the Pridelands. So, let's continue where we left off. We took Grand River, but we're not quite done with Hiawatha yet. I need to take on Onondaga. But first, let's kill that mechanized infantry before it can retake the city. That would be really bad. Won't be a problem. I have quite a few bombers in range that can still move. 2 bombers and 2 fighters. That's definitely enough. And rebase fighter? Nah, I think I'll rebase bombers to Grand River and keep 1 fighter. 1 fighter, 5 bombers. That seems reasonable. Alright, so you can stay back here on intercept. The plan is to raise these 2 cities and then take on Onondaga. The problem is that I'm about to get a lot of extra ideology pressure from China, because they will get 100%. That will happen in 5 or 6 turns. Let's see. Influence for China. That will happen in 5 turns. So I'll get a lot of extra unhappiness in 6 turns, basically. Which might be a bit of a problem. In fact, I'll probably lose at least 20 happiness just from that. Which means I might have to wait with these cities a bit. I did queue up a few stadiums, but that will take a while. We'll get a castle in Kilimanjaro, that's a little bit of extra happiness. Stadium in Waterhole in 11 turns. Pride Rock in 12. Hakuna Matata in 13. And Babylon in 16. So that's some extra happiness. And I can't afford to just peace out with Hiawatha to go attack China, because then Hiawatha will win the game. I have to take Onondaga. Possibly more than just Onondaga, but I need Onondaga for sure. What is he building? Great Firewall, alright. I don't think he's going to finish that. No. Anyway, the plan is to just wait for that extra unhappiness and then go from there. I expect to lose around 20 happiness from that. So, we'll see. I'm not taking Brantford or Buffalo Creek before that happens, because I will still be losing happiness while raising these cities. And that potentially means I would drop below -10 or even below -20, which would be terrible. Meanwhile, let's kill these units. I might need bombers to achieve that. Yep, we need to use some bombers. I think I can kill both. Shouldn't be a problem. We can use 1 fighter, why not? Yeah, I can kill both, no problem. Like this. And down you go. Nice. So, yeah, I'll just start doing damage. I can do some damage to Yerevan, because why not? I don't plan actually taking Yerevan, because of the happiness problem. Intercept. And we can do some damage to Brantford. Not too much, because China is sending some melee units. Once I'm done with Hiawatha, I'll have to attack China. Because if I don't, China will win culture victory. We wouldn't want that to happen. Hiawatha is actually the only civilization that's preventing China from winning culture victory sometime soon. Because Hiawatha has massive culture pool. Which means I need to keep Hiawatha alive. That shouldn't be very hard, because he has a city all the way in the south. But I need to keep him alive. We got extra rocket artillery. I think I'll just keep it in Cologne. Yep, just to be ready to attack China around there. And it's not like I need more rocket artillery here. I have more than enough. Mechanized infantry, so kill that. And we got a marine incoming. Let's see. We can handle it like this. And keep attacking Brantford. Kill him with bombers. I should be getting more air repair soon. Literally right now. Yep, that's air repair. Rebase to Grand River. Rebase. And that's also a bomber with air repair. I don't need 2 fighters in here. So rebase that bomber. Off you go. And air repair again. Awesome. I think I have air repair on like most of my bombers now. They are going to be amazing. Especially if I can manage to get logistics on some of them. So, Brantford. And I will do some damage to Buffalo Creek as well. And I should pillage that trade route. It should pillage itself. when it moves past my rocket artillery. And this guy needs to repair. Just move out of range of Yerevan. Alright. So, World Congress or United Nations. I don't want arts funding to pass. I don't want China to get even more tourism. That would be bad. Fortify. Fortify until healed. Alright, next. We got 100 gold from that caravan. Hiawatha does have some citrus. Can I steal citrus? I could steal that with a citadel. If I really want to. I suppose I could do that. That's such a waste of a great general, but I do have several great generals. If I drop too much into the negatives, I'll do it. I got 2 great generals near the front line, so I can use one of them. Where's the third great general? One is in Frankfurt. Oh yeah, so I have 3 great generals over there. Yep, the third one is in Frankfurt. I can bring him with me. So let's just move closer to set up for that citadel. But not yet. I'm only going to do it if I drop too much into the negatives. Which I probably will, because this is going to be a lot of extra ideology pressure. I will definitely lose at least 20 happiness. Maybe even more than that. Which does suck, but there's not much I can do to prevent that. Okay. So fortify until healed. Same with you guys. Maybe move that bazooka out of the way. I don't need all of these units here. Bombers? Any targets? No, yes. There's rocket artillery over there. So get rid of it. One more. There, down it goes. Fortify until healed. And leave the fighters on intercept. No more targets. Unless I want to attack a city, but there's no need. Start doing some damage to Buffalo Creek. Or I can do more damage to Brantford. Doesn't really matter all that much. Fortify. Or intercept, I mean. Can I get allied with a new mercantile city-state? No, not really. There aren't any more mercantile city-states. Other than ones that got captured. Alright, next. I could maybe get a unique luxury. I already have pearls, so now I don't have spices. I think I'm importing spices from someone. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But I would have to drop a lot of gold on that city just to get spices. Yeah, I won't have enough money for that. How many more turns? 2 more turns. Alright. Well, we'll see. How many more turns for hotels? 7 turns. 9 turns. 12 turns. And 8 turns. Well, we will get 4 hotels. So that's a bit of extra happiness in the next 10 turns or so. Hopefully that will be enough. Get these guys out of the way. Make some space for that rocket artillery. And meanwhile, let's keep doing damage. Just not too much. Like so. The infantry should heal back to full by the time I'm ready to take the cities. So that's good. And we got another mechanized infantry incoming. Should be enough to kill it. Yeah, this is definitely enough to kill it. Doesn't look like Hiawatha has any anti-air defense anymore. He doesn't have any fighters. He has 1 bomber over there, which isn't going to be very useful for him. He's probably just going to suicide that bomber on my units, because AI tends to be a little bit silly with bombers. Next. If I get really desperate for happiness, I could always give a city to someone who's not very strong. Is Pachacuti still in this game? No, he got wiped out. But I could give a city to Germany. But only if I get really desperate for extra happiness. I don't really have any cities that I would be willing to give to Germany, to be honest. I can't give them Frankfurt because that would break my city connections. Speaking of city connections, I should probably get a railroad from Frankfurt to Grand River or something. My workers are actually automated. At least some of them are. We'll grab these two guys. Alright, well, one more turn. Yep, China is at 3 out of 5. It's just Hiawatha preventing China from winning culture victory. They will get Persia in 18 turns, but they would need 229 to get Hiawatha. So that's the problem. I can't afford to cripple Hiawatha too much, and I definitely can't afford to wipe him out completely, because that would remove his culture pool from the game. And China would basically win if I killed Hiawatha. But at the same time, I need to cripple him enough to prevent him from finishing the spaceship. Also, mobile Sam. So I think I can use a fighter from here for a nerd sweep. Yep, one more. No resistance, let's kill it with bombers. Because why not? They will take some damage, but that's okay. Come on, people. Two more. And one more. Down it goes. Alright, Brantford. I suppose I should just move in already. There is a marine incoming. There's no huge rush. Oh, I can actually take it with mobile Sam, right, so there's no need to move in. Okay, we'll just stay where we are. One more attack. If my happiness is fine, I can start raising Brantford on the next turn. I think. Fortify. Fortify everything. Move the Great General closer. I still got the citrus, so that's always an option. Plus some population, good. I could switch this city to production now. I should switch most of my cities to production at this point, to be honest. Because again, I'll definitely lose around 20 happiness on the next turn. So I'll switch this to production, just make sure we're working the important tiles. Pride Rock. Just the academy, this is already on production. I'll just cycle through all the cities. Now this city has several tiles that we want to be working. I can work the academy with the other city. And it will be the same exact amount of science because they both have observatories. Reset and work the academy. There's no need to work the wine. I mean, one culture. I don't really care about one culture. Keep it on production. And back to the other city now. We just need to lock the natural wonder, the landmark, and that's that. No need to work the wine, this is fine. Can we build a stadium here? No, the city already has a stadium. Okay then. What do I want to build in here? Probably some units. More rocket artillery? I should have enough rocket artillery by now. I actually need more melee units. I have, what, 1 infantry, 2 mobile SAMs? And that's the extent of my land melee unit army. And 1 paratrooper. So what can we get? Probably infantry. Oh yeah, I can get tanks. That's not a bad idea. Let's get some tanks. I like having some tanks. And Brantford. Oh yeah, 1 more attack because this guy has logistics. And move into Buffalo Creek's range. Attack Buffalo Creek. There's no way I'll be able to raise both cities at the same time. I will have to wait for one and then start raising the other. I could just ignore the other and go straight for Onondaga. I think that's what we'll have to do. -3 happiness, so yeah, as I said. Let's take Brantford then. Well, brace it. I might have to grab the citrus. Can we buy the spices from someone? That would partially solve the problem. Yeah, I can buy them from Persia. He won't give me a very fair price. But we could do something like this. Maybe some gold per turn. 4 gold per turn. I would be willing to give him up to 10 or something like that. There we go, 7 gold per turn and 2 luxuries. Not the best deal ever, but we got it. And I can sell some horses to Askia. Oh, we don't have an embassy. Let's grab an embassy. I don't think he will buy all of them, that seems rather unlikely. And I don't think he will pay a whole lot. But it's always some extra gold. You know, this is the first game in a pretty long time where I'm actually not sure if I'm going to win on turn 410. There's a good chance I'll win, but there's also a good chance that I'll lose. This is rarely the case on Deity. You usually know whether you're going to win, most likely win, or whether you're most likely going to lose. But this game is very much undecided still. Maybe I should wait for Brantford. 4 turns for Stadium, 6 turns, 7 turns, 7 turns. I might drop below -10 if I start raising it now. But on the other hand, I really need to attack China sometime soon. Because it's going to be a big problem if I don't. Okay, kill that guy. Let's wait 1 more turn. Maybe 2 more turns. If I could take Beijing, that might be enough. 40 population in Beijing, that's insane. Also, once I declare war on China, they will be at war with a city-state. Wait, no, they will not be at war with city-state. Can we get allied with it? No. That kind of sucks. Winning with China shouldn't be too hard. What's their tech count? I think they are like 1 or 2 techs behind me? Yeah, they are 1 tech behind me. Mechanized infantry again. Your rocket artillery was bombarded by enemy artillery. Yeah, that was Yerevan. Yerevan is still trying, but not hard enough. We'll kill that guy. Might as well use fighters because they don't have any more targets in range. Like this. Down he goes. So, 0 happiness. Can we get some happiness from a tenet? Not really. At least not from this one, unfortunately. Hero of the people? Possibly. Plus 15% attack while fighting in friendly territory is not bad. But I don't really need that. I can't get happiness from anything, unfortunately. I could go for sovereignty to get more gold. I'm actually losing 2 gold per turn. But there are still some level 2 tenets that I could use. Let's just go for hero of the people. Alright, go for that. That's more great people, that's always useful. Railroad. And railroad. So let's kill that mechanized infantry. And maybe take Brantford already. I could do it right now, I'm just a little bit worried that I lose more than 10 happiness if I start raising it. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I will. But I can't afford to just wait. Okay, whatever, let's take it. Return a worker to China. No, I'll take the worker. So... raise. How much happiness will we lose? 14. I will be at -10. Might be better to keep it as a puppet. I'll only lose 10. I can always raise it later. Let's keep it as a puppet, that's only -6. And I could steal the citrus from Buffalo Creek. That's not a terrible idea. I can get a citadel right here. On the hill. And we got 1 more mechanized infantry. Right, I can't really get citrus on this turn. It will have to be on the next one. And careful with that general, he needs an escort. So like that. Keep 1 inside the city. And let's move all these units closer. Like this. Well, now we need Onondaga. And once I take Onondaga, I'll need to attack China ASAP. As for Buffalo Creek, I'm going to ignore Buffalo Creek. Or I could take Buffalo Creek and then give it to Germany. That's Not a bad idea. There's no way I can afford to keep it myself. That's just not going to happen. I would drop to like -20 or even lower. So I think I'll give it to Germany. Meanwhile, let's get rid of that mechanized infantry. Like so. Come on, more bombers. There we go. I'm also a little bit worried about my happiness once I take on Ondaga. That's a huge city. It's also going to be a problem. +1 population. We will get some stadiums still. But I'm not convinced that's actually going to be enough. Oh, Askia is going to buy iron? Yeah, sure. You can have all my iron. Askia declared war on Bismarck. Alright then. China is also building an Apollo program, but that's not what they are going for. They are going for culture victory. So, Buffalo Creek. I can take that citrus on the next turn. So let's move in like so. I'm still getting attacked by that artillery in Yerevan, which is kind of annoying. But whatever. Can we take Buffalo Creek now? No, on the next turn. Let's move this guy out of the way and repair him. Okay, I also need a melee unit to actually take that city. So that's going to be a mobile Sam. He doesn't have cover, but that should be fine. There aren't any units inside Buffalo Creek. City bombardment can't do that much damage on its own. So let's keep moving towards Onondaga. The faster we take it, the better. I think I'll just peace out immediately after taking on Onondaga. Hiawatha does have some more cities, but I think I'll cripple his production potential enough. I think so. Oh, did he give up building the Great Firewall? Or did someone build it? I didn't catch it. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. So, fortify until healed. And I should build a railroad. Maybe remove some of these railroads. Yeah, this city isn't actually connected. I need a railroad section right here. Although, once I get the citadel, it will be connected. So there's actually no need. I just need to connect Grand River. So the worker can help with that. And I should remove this railroad too. Fighter. Oh yeah, now I can use Brantford to rebase some fighters, because why not? Rebase, rebase. I'll keep that city puppeted. That's the plan. Any units we can target? Nope. Alright then, stay there and repair. Next. Yes, continue the railroad. One more worker incoming? Sure. Okay, next. China is trying to take on Ondaga. Wow, China is sending quite a lot of units. But anyway, I'll have to finish this part here and continue in next one. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.